is hospitality leadership. I believe it's something that every member of your team or church should be practicing. Hi, this is Pacanovsky. I'm a keynote speaker and the Chief Hospitality Officer with my company, the Black Tie Experience. I speak to organizations that want to deliver a consistent customer service experience that exceeds the expectations of their customers by focusing on the principles of hospitality, service excellence, and leadership. See, I believe when this happens, you'll then be able to create your own black tie experience, or whatever you want to call it, for your organization. And I take the same approach with my seminars and workshops that are faith-based. The Gallup study tells us that only 33% of employees today are actively engaged at work. And this lack of engagement spills over to our personal life and how we interact with others in our churches and our community. And if you're involved in your church, I would maybe even say that only a third of our people are actively engaged as a member of the church. Why is this? Well, it goes back to our businesses. Think about it. Morale is low. People are worried. They're being worked harder and appreciated less and less. And can we say the same thing with our churches? You know the 80-20 rule, right? That's where 80% of the work gets done in our churches by only about 20% of the members. Why? Sometimes we just don't let anyone else in. You see, I think we have plenty of bosses and supervisors or committee chairs. But how many leaders do we have in our organizations and our churches? I believe that everyone has the capability of becoming a leader. You just don't need a title for that. You need the right mindset. How do we get or change this mindset? It starts with not just leadership, but hospitality leadership. So, what in the world is hospitality leadership? First of all, here's my definition of hospitality. It's that art of making a personal and or emotional connection between you and someone else. It's about being in the people business first. And isn't that what we should be focusing on first? Our people? How many people in your church are you connecting with on a personal and emotional basis? And how are you making them feel about volunteering and working right alongside others to accomplish a goal or project? In this seminar, we'll look at the 8 traits of hospitality leadership while reviewing one of the most well-known chapters in the Bible, 1 Corinthians chapter 4. You know it, right? We hear it at almost every wedding service. But what if this well-known chapter is revised and talked about in a little different way, but still has the same effect and meaning? You'll see that by changing some of the words, this turns into a thought-provoking seminar on the power of hospitality, or what I call selfless leadership. When people understand the power of hospitality, they become leaders who lead with influence, authenticity, and love. This is Bob Pacanovsky with the Black Tie Experience.